I'm going to abide by the rules. Hey, y'all. Peace. How y'all doing? I'm back with another video. The title about this video is called A Woman with No Friends or a Very Small Circle is a Very, Very Secure Woman. And I'm going to say that's a fact. And the first thing I want to say about this is if you're a woman and you don't have any friends or you have maybe one friend, you are a very secure woman and there is nothing wrong with you. Sometimes that's just the way you were put here on earth to be. And maybe, like Dave Chappelle says, maybe the world is a little sick. And that's the way you keep your peace in your mind and you are able to be the best version of yourself by having no friends. And if you are one of these people that have no a woman with no friends, I'm part of your tribe because I don't have any friends. I'm going to tell you about myself. My name is Melba Kennedy. Of course, y'all know that. I'm a Gen X. I was born in 1972. And I'm going to say this I just have not been able to find or be around um, a female besides my grandmother, Claudie Mae, my mother, and that I feel like I that are trustworthy is the having that feminine energy. Those are my safe place. And as a woman, you want to be around more women with feminine energy that you can trust. But sometimes that is just not part of your journey, and you have to make peace with that. And I have. And so, to you women that's coming on this, that have clicked on here, you're welcome. I support you and I love you and I understand you. Don't everybody understand us? It takes a very secure woman to be in this world and not need a friend. And I like to start off in saying, me again, the feminine energy that I felt most safe with. Y'all, I'm trying to get this straightened out. The most feminine energy, and yeah, in a to be as a logical, me being a Gemini to be logical, you would say, hey, yes, I need feminine energy around me. With feminine energy, teamwork makes the dream work. Of course, it does make teamwork makes the dream work. And I will say this: you can manifest quicker if you have a group of feminine women that you all are full of love. Y'all trust one another. Y'all support one another. You can get to things quicker. But on my path, that the trust goes down the drain in loyalty. And that's what I'm about. I'm about trust and loyalty. So I would like to say this: fake friends, if you got fake women around you, you're insecure. You just needing someone to be around because you don't know who you are. And once you learn who you are, you don't need fake people in your life. They are very draining. I do not like being around fake people because they are drainers. They will drain everything you got because as me being a Gemini, I put mirrors up and I'll be like, I'm not fake. This person is fake as a $3 bill, and I have got to get away because this mirror that I'm trying to put out is pointing at me now, and I have got to make a realistic decision about why am I even around this person? They're fake. And the one thing about a Gemini, we read the room, we read energy, we know what everybody is, what position they are in our life, and why they're there. Thank God I was born a Gemini. Uh, so I'm going to get into it because this is very important to me. And I must say, most of my best friends that I trust are men. All the feminine, uh, trustworthy people I were in my life, they're gone. My mom is no longer here. Rest in peace. And my grandmother, Claudia May, is no longer here. Rest in peace. Those are only two women in my life that I trust with everything I have, and they are gone. And I would say I trust. I really the most trustworthy person that I felt was my grandmother. She was the type of person people called her about their problems all the time, and she's no longer here. And you know, just remember who she was and what she was about and what kind of spirit she had and how many people she was helpful to in the family. She was everybody's rock. Okay, I'm gonna get into this again. A woman with no friends or very small circle is a very, very secure woman. And as of 2024, basically all my friends or deal with, I would call them associates more than acquaintances, is all business related. Now, not to say that I don't have a fabulous personality. I am a social butterfly. I like to get out and about and talk with people, but it's based upon business. I know my astrology chart, and I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't have any friends. It, God designed me this way, not to have that many friends. And I'll tell you more about if you know your astrology chart and you look and see where what's in your 11th house, and if your sun is in the 11th house, if you have Saturn in your 11th house, you're not going to have any friends because 11th house represent your associations, your friendships, and networking and all that. 11th house rules, Aquarius rules the 11th house. And I'm going to pull up more information about that. This is what I discovered about me. I know everyone does this topic differently, but I'm going to do it because I know my astrology chart and I know why I don't have any, I could say friends in my life right now. The way my mind works and the way I am, the way God made me, my husband will be my best friend always. And that's all I need. Because again, I'm very secure in myself. I know who I am. I can stand alone. I can go to a restaurant and eat. And I've done this millions of, I'm not millions of times, but I've done this, I'm going to say over 50 times. If there's a restaurant that I like, I will go there and eat alone. I don't need to call anybody. Hey, can you come here with me? I'm scared to be by myself. No. Melba Kennedy gonna go to that restaurant. She's gonna find a booth and she's gonna eat alone. Because this is what I've done all my life. I've been alone with no support. But I do need support coming from my living house to get me to the next step, to the next level. But these people seem to be always behind the scenes. It's kind of like God makes a connection. I meet them on my journey. We may be going to school together. We may be at a job together. They come into my life and they always temporary people. They never last for long, but they help me to get to the next step to my journey. Mario, he was going up that ladder. They helped me get to the next step on the journey. And don't let me forget, y'all, about I'm explaining astrology of why come I don't have many friends. Okay, let's get into this. When you have you're a person that is able to be prosperous and thrive without any friends, and when you were like, say, when I was a teenager, when you were young, growing up in school, you're under peer pressure, you have no idea who you are. And I can remember that is when the point of my life that I was with fake people, fake friends, and in places that I should not been. I should have never been because I never fit in with these people. Never. I never felt I belonged with them. I felt the fakeness in these people. Uh, and then it only brings on toxic behavior because you're mirroring them. Because hey, if you're around toxic people, that is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get toxic people in your life, and they're only gonna bring you more toxic friends. And it's kind of like a stumbling block in your life. It is. But you're young, and we all have this this life, and we're on this journey, and we got to learn from our mistakes. We got to go get on our path, and we have got to learn through experience, and which I am one of these people. I learn through experiences. I have to go out there and experience and like, whoa, that's not what I don't think that's gonna be working out for me. So yeah, you have to it depends on the person. Like I said, I know who I am. I'm confident in myself. I love myself. I'm secure with myself. So, hey, once you know who you are, you know what you're going to tolerate and what you're not, and what you need in your life. You got needs. You know what those needs is. And you put boundaries up when those needs are not being taken care of. Right? Am I right or wrong with you guys? Come on now. Okay. The reason why a lot of women like myself are loners is because a lot of the women, of course, they don't know who they are. They're dealing with bad character. They're untrustworthy. You can't trust them. They're the type of women that everybody that when I was and say my husband, every one of them have either tried to sleep with him or slept with him. Every last one of them. Uh, or they had done it before I knew him. I mean, you can't trust people like that. And these people right here in your same circle, Gen Xers, y'all all went to school together. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. We're usually loners. I'm cool. I feel at peace by myself. And I always have. Again, it's in my astrology chart. Friends are draining. I'm a Gen Xer. We grew up being, they call us the feral children. Hey, we can do it on our own. Send us out in the woods and we'll come back and build a Starbucks. That's a quote that somebody said. And I was like, yes, I agree with you, sister. I agree with you. You got to have trust. A lot of people are fake. They're jealous. They have bad character. They have no morals, and they just don't have any type of, characters that you want to be around. And I do it for self-preservation as well. I'm going to take care of me. You better believe that. I love myself so much. Of course, I'm going to take care of myself. And when I see the signs of a toxic, backstabbing, jealous person that's coming around, cut them off. It's time to, if they're on social media, it's time to block them. In real life, it's time to cut them off, block their number, or just go ahead and tell them, hey, I don't want you around here anymore. Okay. And when you're you kind of know who is going to be the woman that's going to be that has no friends in school. She probably really just hung with herself. People really kind of come around her because they seen a light in her, but she kind of like said, no, I don't know who you are. I don't trust you. And these people are very, like, again, they're very secure in themselves. They only maybe had one or two people that kind of had the same common characteristics that came around them. Again, I didn't have any real friends in school. I had one friend in the fourth grade, and she came here. We were at a little elementary school at Reynolds, and she left here because her dad was I think he was a basketball coach, and she had to leave here, and I had never seen it, but she was a person that was we had a lot in common. No one really wanted to play with her either, but we played together and became real good friends. And I really do miss her. And I want maybe one of these days we'll bump each other on Facebook or Instagram. Um, Again, I love women's energy. I love we need feminine energy. Like I said, I got that once upon a time with my grandmother and my mother, and I have not been able to trust anyone else, and I have not been able to open to up with anyone else to feel that way in right now in this lifetime. It has not happened. And you know, you just want to love to feel vulnerable with someone. If you this type of person, and if I can't feel vulnerable with you and really open up with you and tell you who and show and tell you who I really am, and you're not accepting of it, I'm good by myself. I love my bed. I love my clean sheets. I love my pillow. I love my what I want to watch on TV every day. I love my single meals. I love. I mean, it's going to take a really, really great person to come in my life to convince me that they are good enough to break me from what I'm my single being single and doing what I want to do. I have my own freedom. I do what I want to do. Like I said, it's gonna have to be someone that I like. Wow, God sent this person to me. They really understand me. There's no misunderstandings. They're here for me. They're supplying all my needs. I'm able to feel vulnerable around them. I can open up to them. Wow. Now that's a beautiful thing. That'll make a woman that has no friends in a very small circle and she's very secure open up, and that person may change that woman's life. She finally got a friend. And I understand that not everybody. I mean, I'm talking about men. I know some women or bisexual or whatever, or they are have women with whatever they feel what works for them. But I'm straight, so it will be with a man, and I understand that some other people have different preferences, and I respect that. I just want to put that out there. Um, you got to be very courageous to open up to someone that you know nothing about, and they're coming around, they want to date you, and you one of these women that don't have any friends. My. Uh, because I'm a person that thrives without a friendship. I'm a loner. I'm very much at peace with being alone. I come up with the greatest ideas and creativity. Everything I do, I can do it by myself. I make candles. This is something I do alone by myself. I do these videos here. I can do these alone by myself. I can I can go to my vendor events alone by myself. But when someone does come and really help me, I really do appreciate it. But these are people that are close to me and know me the best. Um, Being a woman that with no friends, there's no drama. I'm drama free. Uh, it's very peaceful. Again, you keep on hearing me peace. It's very peaceful. Uh, and you don't have no stress. I'm able to come up with all kinds of business plans. I'm on my ones and twos. I'm going to get it done because I have no distraction. And if you notice, a lot of women are always got all kinds of problems. I don't have to deal with their problems. I don't have to deal with their significant others asking me questions or them talking about that stuff. But I don't want to hear any of it. Okay, I have my own life. I'm going through my own thing, And I just don't feel like there's a spiritual connected to this person enough to even care. Like, please get on out of here. You are full of drama. You don't know who you are, what you want. You've got tremendous amount of drama and hurt on you. And then y'all two, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you the truth. They shouldn't even be together. And so no, I'm not gonna go through that because I already been down that path. I know how that works, and I've already reached levels, so many levels above that. It's really a nonsense to me. I just don't have time for it. I want to be around people that or most people I like to be around, they're doing better than me. They can tell me, they can show and tell me about new things and help me get on the next level. I don't need these people down here that's way at the totem pole and trying to reach up and grab my coattails, and then they ain't bringing nothing. They don't have nothing to give you but a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of drama. No, ma'am, and it's just toxic as all outdoor. No, sir, it's that ain't the way I'm gonna do this. This ain't the way it works. Okay, this ain't the way that even God works. Um, a woman with no friends, y'all, she's a real one. I'm telling you, a woman with no friends is a real one. And that's for you men that's watching this. You got somebody that's got a whole lot of friends. You better watch her, okay? The ones that don't have no friends, she's a real one. She's a real one. That's real talk. Again, I said this when I first opened up in the introduction. There's nothing wrong with you because you don't have any friends. You just hadn't been sent. You're not ready to open up to this person. You ain't making yourself vulnerable enough for reasons that me and you know why. You already been through the hurt. You done healed from that. Why would you be with somebody that's bringing you pain and trauma and drama? You know better than that. So you best rather be by yourself and be alone. Okay, what else did I want to? Okay, I need to get on why the astrology. Okay, in astrology, I'm gonna go to mine. I am a Sun and Saturn in the 11th house. Okay, and if you know anything about astrology, let me pull up the chart for you real fast and tell you what the 11th house is. And that'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. And the 11th house represents your friends. I think this is a great subject. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. Um, okay. Okay. The 11th house. It represents groups, friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, technology, hopes, and wishes in the future. And 11th house is Aquarius, so it's ruled by Saturn. Okay, and that's gonna help you understand why come me, my son and Gemini is in my 11th house. Okay, I'm a Leo rising, so that 11th house is Gemini. Uh, Gemini in the 11th house, of course, anything I get in life, it's going to have to be through communication. Look what I'm doing now. It's going to have to be communicated. I'm going to have some communication that's involved for me to get through life and be successful. And it's going to be, and Saturn's there. It's going to be through hard work. Everything I do, groups, friends, social awareness, technology, hopes, and a dream, it's all going to be done through hard work. That's me. Find out where your Saturn is and what's in your 11th house. And they'll tell you what kind of friends that you have and why you have them. Okay. I'm going to tell you about my 11th house, and I'm going to do a video about this. I may do it tonight, But my 11th house is associated with friends, allies, and the Sun and Saturn conjunction. In this house, it can indicate the area of life that will be especially strained. Friends are strained for me because Saturn and the Sun is in my 11th house. Okay, I'm painting a picture for you. This is the way God made me. And it is important to be aware of the potential for the opposition, power struggles, and rivalry. Okay, so this is why I don't have any. I don't want. I don't want no friends. The only person I want to be my friend is the people that are very close to me and they understand me, and I feel like I can trust them and I can be vulnerable around them. Other than that, it's not going to happen. You have to build a tremendous amount of trust for me to be around you, because again, I'm at peace with myself. Okay, the 11th house. Sun is not my son is not comfortable in this 11th house because Saturn and the Sun do not like each other. Okay, because both of them are bosses. Okay, and it's ruled again. The 11th house is ruled by Aquarius, and it's all about networking. Aquarius is about networking, new technology. If you know any Aquarius' friends, that's what they're humanitarians. The Sun and Saturn again doesn't like each other. They don't like each other. The Sun thinks it's the king, the common people, and Saturn it doesn't want the Sun there. The Saturn does not want my Sun being right there, and I think my Sun is 7 degrees, and my Saturn is right there at 9 degrees. They right by each other, and that is a fight. They're fighting. The Sun is hot and dry in my 11th house, and my friends burn network circle. So they're just gonna burn up, messing around. Okay, because the Sun is hot and dry. It's right there in my 11th house, and of course, it burns my network circle. Sun knows it can't get along, and it deserves it all. Okay, and among common, and I look at people as common people because I feel I'm the king here in the 11th house over networking, technology, and all that. It's just the way it is. Okay, it's just the way it is. Amongst coming for Sun feels lost there. Yeah, and again, a lot of people as children we felt lost, like we were out of place. We didn't fit in. The Sun in the 11th house is out of place because Saturn is there. Like, get your ass out of here. I'm the ruler. I'm gonna give you. The Sun is going, no, you can't give me scripture. I'm the Sun. I'm the king. Do y'all get it? Let me get through this because I can talk about this all day. Networking doesn't work if you don't have the right friends. The Sun don't have too many network friends, and they don't. And also I found out this: my Sun there is usually the oldest child, and I am the oldest child of the family. I'll be the first child, and it's going to be a girl, first child, and I am. So I'm telling y'all, astrology don't lie. I'm the firstborn. I'm the eldest child of my mother and my father. So this astrology is not lying. It's going to always be usually the oldest child. But if for some reason it's the young, is it going to be a struggle with that firstborn if the younger person? The Sun in the 11th house is good. We're good to be recognized, and we get noticed. We want to be noticed. The Sun is there. Yeah, of course we want to be noticed. But the light repels them. People don't want to hear we don't want to hear about other people's opinion. We the Sun. This 11th house. And this is in business and friendships and on jobs. We already know everything we need to know. We don't want to hear what you said. I mean, and at some point in which I've worked on this, and I know that a tremendous amount of ego can be around friends. I'm Sun in the 11th house. You're gonna be bossy. It's just part of it. it is what it is. That's your personality. There's nothing wrong with it. Just put it in a positive light and in the right direction, like I do. I use the energy and put it in other houses a lot of time. Gains with a person like me with the sun in the 11th house around friends. Sun can give gains, and it can be excelled in the 11th house. But anyway, let's get back to the topic. I just want to give y'all a reason why I'm a person that don't have any friends. I don't want any. If it's not real, the real deal, Holyfield. If it's not benefiting me, if I can be vulnerable with you, I'm not gonna have your ass around me. Period. There's got to be some type of spiritual connection, and it has to be something that God has sent to me, and I know that's what it is. I don't got time to be playing around with nobody. Okay, because again, everything that I have is within myself. Okay, I love myself. I'm secure with myself. I can be alone by myself. I prefer to be alone and at peace by myself. It's always been that way. It's a reason for it, because this is the way that God made me. It's in my chart, and I'm cool with it. I'm like I said, I made peace with this shit a long time ago. But when astrology came along, hey, it made it make sense. And I'm like, that's why I'm like this. It makes fucking sense. This is why I don't have to be around these crazy motherfuckers, because I love myself enough not to get involved because there's some draining, stupid asses. I figured it out. Thank God for astrology, and thank you, God, for letting me get into astrology to figure this shit out. Okay. So this is the reason why. Let's get back to why women can be secure without any friends. Again, she's the real one. She's one. She don't need nobody. She can do it by herself. Until that right person comes around, and it usually is going to be a spouse, someone that she can be vulnerable with, and someone that she can communicate with. Me, it had to be communication. Gemini is my love count. She can communicate with. I don't know what's in these other women placements, but I just know what's in mine. If you are one of these women that you don't have any friends and you're secure with yourself, put in the comments if you're into astrology. Let me know what placements are in your 11th house. I think that is very important to know what's going on in your friendship house, in the 11th house. But guys, I think I didn't hit on anything. I'm going to look and see if I missed anything, and I probably have. And I could do a part 2. Y'all please like, comment, subscribe to this. Y'all, you look at I'm just starting out doing it. I started out doing videos full time on June 15th of 2024. And me being a Saturn and Sun in 11th house, I really do need a support, even though I really do need my tribe to help and support me. As you know, we cannot get monetized until we get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I think I only have 40. Hit like, comment, let me know who you are and where you come from and what's going on in your 11th house. And if you're a female, again, thank you, a woman. Please, I thank you for being here. And if you are a loner, you are part of my tribe. Please support me, leave a comment, and put the notification bell. Click the notification bell, and when I do lives, you'll know when to come on. And again, I need help with networking right now. I don't have no idea how to edit videos. I'm a generational X. I do what I can do, but I'm going to take a course and learn how to edit these videos because this is new to me. So I got to learn how to do it. This ain't my first ball game. I can do it. So I'm going to figure out how to do everything. I just know God brought me to come to YouTube. This channel been up since 2010, believe it or not. I just didn't have the time or didn't feel like it was the right time, but some told me one day it is the right time. No, I always had excuses. I said, go get this room, we had to get a green screen, get the right camera. Right now I'm on my laptop, and this is an older laptop, and you see how blurry it is. It should be a lot more in depth, but it's not. But hey, you got to start off somewhere. So this is coming from a Saturn and Sun in the 11th house. Please, you guys, my tribe out there, to the women that are secure with y'all self, please support me. I'm turning a new leaf. Support me. And until the next video, you guys, peace.